First of all, you have to disconnect this small battery. Leave it like this, like that. Secondly, you have to disconnect this battery connector, which connects the battery, this front and the back battery. I will show you how. That way it will be much easier. Put it aside. Now there is the tricky part. Let's use a flat screwdriver and something like that to pry open this bolt. Yes. Oh, like this. Everything is so tight. Oh. Now, the third step is to disconnect this pipe. There is a screw down there which holds it in place. It has those two things which hold it together. Don't lose the washer over there. What was the fourth thing? Probably, yeah, you have to take out the this bracket which holds those connectors and the fuse box here. After removing the bracket, or before, whatever you wish, you have to dismantle, remove this the computer. This is how you do it. You have to pry this notch, okay. we have one connector done it, and the one down there I will remove after removing the ECU. There is a screw and there is another screw on the bottom, which is a little bit tricky, but if I can do it, you can do it too. To make it easier, I will unplug this cable, because then it will be much easier to reach the screw on the bottom. Actually, those are not the screw, those are nuts. The screws are attached to the frame and we are taking the nut only. Now you can remove the ECU. Without this pipe, without removing this pipe here, it will be too difficult to remove the ECU. So this is what I was suggesting. Please remove the ECU, put it aside. So the next step is remove those two nuts. Those are not nuts, those are actually screws. Those two screws which hold the computer plate in place. So after removing those two screws, you are able to move this bracket, the computer bracket. Then you have to remove this screw and the other screw in order to move this thing. This is the high power cable connectors. You have to slide it to the engine, in front of the engine, that way, then it will pop out, and then we will be able to take the battery. So let's continue. So after removing those screws, you can slide it here, or more like this, and then it is free. And the last two screws are here, which holds the battery actually. So those two, one is screw, one is nut. Then we will be able to take the battery. Już tu nie będzie baterii. This is the bracket which holds the battery in place. Now we can unscrew the negative terminal. On the negative terminal, you can see there is a battery management system, however you will call it. This is the thing which measures the internal resistance of the battery. Okido. Thank you, Yash. Perhaps we will add some. So now we are installing the reverse order. Now the bracket one nut. Okay, it is rather tricky. Nie taką. Now, when the battery, the akku, is tightly fastened, you can slide it, like this. Check if this side is secured, because it has those two legs which attach. Okay. Okay, so the next part is to attach the computer plate. I've already forgotten. Okay, like this. These are the screws. One here. And the other one is a little bit tricky to insert because this thing doesn't allow us. But I have managed, you will also, in order to insert torque or fasten this bolt. I am using a small wrench, 10 mm. So after securing this bracket, you can attach the computer. I am doing it first the lower connector before I will attach it to those screws. So it is still loose. Okay, secure it. Now I can attach the ECU. Okay, so let's attach this. Perhaps like this it is easier because there is no space here. But important is to keep it on the bottom screw. Like this. So let's screw the computer together, and one nut on a bucket, which is rather tricky, but I could manage. I was able to manage. You will after securing the ECU, you can You can attach it. But I have disconnected those cables, so I'm gonna attach them. Okay. These go here. Those caps. Yeah, so let's attach the part. I'm not attaching the top of the battery because I have to have access to this bolt. With the bracket on top of the battery, it is rather difficult to do it. In order to have a successful work on this Peugeot, you have to have a Chinese small hands because it is too narrow to put your hands there. Okay, so after attaching this computer, after securing this tube, we can attach this bracket, the top of the battery. This battery connector switch, it is held only with one nut, and this side is inserted under the bracket, so you have to attach it like this and slide it to the right, so it is kept there. One is like a triangle or trapezoid, which goes over there. And this one goes here. .4, a good battery. Oh, the reason why we were replacing the battery, it was a code P13AB or something like this. I have written down somewhere. It says the internal resistance of this battery was too high. So, okay, after replacing the battery, you have to erase all the errors. So I am connecting reading bin. Let's switch it off. Okay, so it will take a while to read it out the modules. So many errors. 7 in BSI, 1 in steering helper, and so on and so on. Whatever. Clear all them.